Hey, how's it going today? Today we're in this 2018 Ram 2500 Cummins diesel. This is the Laramie package. As you can see, we've got ourselves a very nice, well set up truck. Nice leather interior, leather seats. Actually, and even those seats back there are heated. The controls are just down here. What this truck has come equipped with it is heated steering wheel, heated and cooled seats. You got your exhaust brake, your tow haul mode. You've got your traction control off, front and park rear assists. You can turn those off. Then over here is your 4x4 shifter. Then over here is your headlight switch and your cargo lamp switch. And you've got a very nice looking instrument panel. Sirius XM satellite radio. Down here's the trailer brake as well. All your HVAC controls and everything. Just gonna hand this back to Tyson here. Let's go out for a little look around the truck and show you under the hood. No, that's correct. And under the hood, we've got ourselves a 6.7 liter Cummins turbo diesel. This will be the outgoing model for 2018-2019, as the 2019s will start to arrive at the dealership at some point. This motor has the 385 horsepower, and 370 horsepower and 800 foot-pounds of torque. Very nice motor. Gotta love that nice Cummins diesel. So now that we're back in the truck, I want to demonstrate how the high idle works. So how it works is you set your cruise control, and then you hold down the set button. And once it brings it up, you hit the reset button. And then gradually goes up. And it leaves there. And it leaves it where you want it. And then just to deactivate it, you press your brake pedal. And then it drops back down to normal. Since you don't, and you can probably deactivate it by canceling it and by turning off your cruise control. So that's how that works. So as we're going, let's get out in the highway here, get out on the road, and see how this truck works. Yeah. All right, so we're getting out here on the highway, or on the 110. Let's see how this truck performs. As you can see, this truck really loves to go through its gears, and it's very responsive. Now this truck, it's very comfortable. Has a really great ride for a 3/4 ton pickup. Wouldn't you say, Tyson?
Yeah, it's actually smooth riding instead of all the older Cummins that I've been in. where they seem to be rougher riding, and now that the newer technologies come out, they've seemed to gotten better over the years, and gradually every year something seems to be better with the riding and the seat comfort, and I'm starting to like it.
Yeah, this truck does not have the air suspension, and this one's a full mechanical coil suspension all the way around. Now, that being said, when you're towing a trailer, it would be nice to have that air suspension to raise up the truck. And the air suspension probably does provide a much smoother ride, but at the same time, I would go for the mechanical suspension. I have a friend who has a Ram Rebel, and his truck's actually in the shop because it was so cold. The airbags started freezing and they weren't working properly. So, and that's a common issue up here in Canada, especially Manitoba. We get really cold weather and then they don't work very well. Another feature I really like on this truck is the exhaust brake. It is very well tuned with how the truck works. You got the automatic brake. The automatic exhaust brake works by when you press the brake, it won't work. It won't activate the exhaust brake until you press on the brake pedal itself. So that really will help if you're just towing in town and you don't really need the exhaust brake. But if you're towing a trailer and you just need that extra little bit of help just to help slow you down, the exhaust brake helps a lot. So I find that this truck is very smooth, very quiet. You can definitely hear the motor, which is nice because I like to hear my motor. And it's a very smooth ride. It's got really nice rims on it. It's all in all a really good truck. It's an $85,000 truck. So as I'm going to press the brake, the exhaust brake activates.
Another feature this truck has, it also has that glove box. But also they have in these trucks now another side compartment that you could hide everything in.
Yeah, something like your wallet or your phone or something like that. The truck actually idles very smooth. It's not shaky. It's a very well-mannered 3/4 ton pickup truck. Because usually 3/4 ton trucks, they used to the 3/4 tons and 1 tons, they used to be very rough. They used to have a very rough ride to them. And nowadays, auto manufacturers, the people that design these trucks, some of them spend most of their careers either designing the body mounts for these trucks, or they design the suspension to ride smooth but still be able to hold a proper load. So, nice thing is, I'm not short on any power in this truck at all. It's very responsive. So if you're looking for yourself something that's not all fancy, that's fancy schmancy, well, you can pick up a Cummins. And picking up a Cummins, they are very reliable motors. A lot of people use them. They're used in semis, and they competes with the Power Stroke and the Duramax. Now, the Duramax is a motor all on its own. It's a very good motor. But if you're not using it for much, like say towing a camper or towing a horse trailer here and there, I think Cummins would be something good for you. Now, mind you, a Power Stroke or a Duramax, same thing. But a 3/4 ton Cummins, if you're just every now and then you're hauling your wife's horses or your own horses to shows for like rodeos or anything, it's good to have something that that's not crazy power overrated, something that you can trust and rely on, and very smooth driving. This does not have the ACE and 6-speed automatic. This has the 68 RFE excuse me, transmission. And my friend at my buddy Thomas Boyd, who allows me to drive the trucks. He said that they don't usually offer the ACEN transmission with theirs. He's like, usually we just get the 68 RFE. He's like, they've had good luck with it. They have great feedback from customers about it. So it's great to have it. So another couple things I like about this truck, you got nice amounts of storage right here. You got this little bit right here where you can just put, like, you know, some papers, or you can charge your phone in here. And if you lift this up, just wait till that go. There we go. Down there you got even more storage. So these trucks are really getting into the lots of storage era of the trucks. Now, you get 2 cup holders right here. Personally, that's okay. It's okay to have it over there. You can have anything else in here that you want. You can put your phones in here, and put your cords in here, and have them charging right here. Now, that's a very nice feature to have. But you can also stick your phone down there. Unfortunately, this truck, I do not believe that this truck has any wireless charging. I'm pretty sure that you'd have to step up to a Limited or some other truck to get that. But all in all, I really am impressed with this Ram. Also, this Ram does not have the tow mirrors, but that's not a big deal, because if you're using this truck to maybe tow something maybe once or twice a year, other than, let's say, if you're a farmer and you're hauling bales, well, you don't particularly need tow mirrors. I mean, it does help to have your tow mirrors, but a lot of people don't realize that having your tow mirrors flipped up when you're not towing is pointless. If you can't really see all that well out of your mirrors, then you might want to adjust them. But each to their own. Now, they do look nice on the dualies, and the dualies, you definitely need them. Whereas this truck, I don't think so. In my opinion, I don't really think you need the tow mirrors on this truck, and I'm happy with how this truck would come. The only complaint I would have is you're gonna have to put some side steps on this truck, because even my other friend, he tried getting into this truck, and he's about 6'9". Yeah, Dale's a tall person. He had trouble getting into it. So these hand grips right here really make a difference for getting yourself into the truck. But yes, you would definitely want to have hand grips. That's just a given. Now, some of the other things about this Cummins motor, is that they're changing up the Cummins motor for 2019 for the new heavy duties. It's going to be coming out with a compacted graphite iron block, which makes it lighter. Also, the truck is the motor is going to be switching from flat tappet lifters to roller hydraulic lifters. So that in turn is going to give you a much more smoother Cummins motor to roll with. I would say this thing's pretty smooth as it is, and I really like how this truck performs. And from my side of the story, would I buy this truck? Actually, yes, I would. I'm really happy. I'd be really happy with this truck. It's a 6-cylinder. Still got pretty good horsepower rating. I'm not towing, anything really big, but at the same time, I don't need 400 horsepower. I don't need 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. I mean, if you want to option yourself for the 1,000 foot-pounds of torque when the 19s come out, then you may as well get that. But as this truck stands, the way it's optioned out, and with what its equipment is, I love it. I would buy this thing today if I could. And definitely check out Murray Chrysler in Brandon at the Murray Auto Group Center. And speaking of which, of Rams, here's a Ram right here towing a trailer. Now, you should also talk to Thomas at Murray Chrysler. He's a great guy. He'll get you set up in what you want. If he can't find it for you, he'll find it for you. Trust me, the guy's a very nice man. He'll take his time with you to make sure that you are happy with the vehicle you chose, and hopefully you enjoy the vehicle that you do choose, if you do. Now, I want to thank the Murray Auto Group for allowing me to do all these videos on their vehicles. I know it helps them out, especially for promotion of their vehicles. And I want to thank you guys for allowing me to test drive your vehicles and do reviews on them and giving my opinions of them. And if there's any people that are out looking for a Cummins diesel, this is the one. They have this no charge diesel on right now. Basically what that is they don't charge you for the motor that's in the truck, which I think is actually a very good feature to have, or sale to have, because you get about $9,345 off the sticker price of this truck. And that's saying a lot. That basically is just about 10 grand right there. But no, I really love how this truck drives, rides, sounds great, runs great. I love this truck. This truck does not have a sunroof though, and actually I'm gonna stick with no sunroof. I don't need a sunroof personally, but I love everything else about this truck. The heated seats are lovely. The heated steering wheel is just perfect. And one of these days I'm gonna have to bring one of these trucks and hook up a trailer to it and pull some weight with it just to see how it reacts to that. But as it stands right now, this truck, how many stars would I give it? I'd give it 5. It is an excellent truck. Ram well engineered these trucks to perform how they're supposed to perform, and this truck shows it. So we will see you back at the dealership. So with everything today, would I buy a Cummins? Yes, I would. I like this truck. I love this truck. And if you like Cummins with diesel motors and you like Rams, come check this truck out here at Murray Auto Group. Have a nice day. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day.